control over there for one moment. Gonna do, we'll do 4 videos. First one is Legion of Men. Andrew Tate lawyers respond to expulsion. That should be interesting. 2 Lee by Nick shows and the Red Leather podcast.
Update from Andrew Tate's lawyer, and not looking good. Get into it. They're walking up to the podium right now. They're done for.
Good afternoon, everyone. So today went as expected. There was never going to be any fireworks today. Today wasn't about controversy. Today was about just enforcing Mr. Tate's, Andrew and Tristan Tate's rights and objecting to the extradition process. We are, of course, objecting to extradition because Andrew and Tristan are innocent. They've never done nothing wrong. They shouldn't be extradited for crimes they did not commit.
Also, from what I've read, they have a high chance of getting an extremely liberal, left-wing female judge. I'm not sure if she's the one that signed off on this or is will be hearing their case or whatever as far as extradition goes, but I think that's what they're going to get. Somebody was digging up on who authorized this, and if that's the case, they're beyond cooked. Super crispy. It's over. And there was early reports, I think leaked, I don't know from where, that Trump was not going to get involved. Someone inside the administration linked that Trump does not care about this and will not be getting involved. So, yeah, their last Hail Mary, if it was somebody inside the Trump admin, apparently not going to come through, and you got a leftist judge.
They're entitled to have their day of court that we've been litigating the case for 3 years in Palm Beach County in Florida. So we're fighting extradition. We've assembled a team here. These are from the Roy Black's prestigious firm, the Honorable and since passed on Roy Black. He's a legend, and they're here. They have joined our team. We have a competent team. We have a wonderful team. We're looking forward to getting the best possible result under the sun. Proceedings have now started in this courtroom, so I am less liberal with what I'm able to say. But if you have any questions for me, I'll do my best to answer them in a way that's respectful of your time, of our time, and of the court processes.
In the courtroom, they acknowledge that the brothers.
Go ahead.
They acknowledge in court that the brothers reviewed the complaint and you with them. Could you explain their first reaction to these allegations?
The allegations, their first reaction to the allegations is the first reaction that any innocent man or woman would have. It's garbage. It's a stitch-up job. They're after us to punish us with the process. The process is the punishment. When you drag somebody's name through the media, when you slander them, when you defame them, when you accuse them of heinous and terrible allegations, the process becomes the punishment until you can clear your name. They've been clearing their names domestically and abroad for years. This is just the next logical conclusion in that situation. Keir Starmer just retired or is retiring. I'm sure he's mad that Andrew and Tristan Tate had a lot to do with his fall in Great Britain. And there's a new guy in there right now. But this is the last vestige of attack of a prime minister who didn't do a good job. And he continues to do bad work. And I'll just leave it there. Innocent until proven guilty. We're going to let the court process play out here the way that it should. We're happy to be here.
Mr. McBride, the U.S.-UK treaty allows an exception for extradition if the charges are politically motivated.
Right. Politically motivated? I think any one of these trees or any one of these rocks could answer that question. Yes, it's politically motivated. There's no question about it. These guys went to D.C. to exercise their First Amendment rights. They met with members of Congress as private citizens. They met with friends in Washington, D.C. They walked the grounds of the Capitol, and 3 days later, they're in the jumpsuit. You do the math.
And that's the tool that you're going to use to get them free.
We have many tools.
Oh, cookies are done. Oh, sorry about that. Make some cookies. A few more minutes.
One of the ways that we'll argue, I'm not going to give away our entire arguments here, but we're certainly going to say that there are special circumstances. We're certainly going to use a totality of the circumstances argument, and that will be one of the things that we argue for certain.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, sir.
Ultimately, if the legal process goes towards extradition, it will be up to the Trump administration and the Secretary of State to decide to sign off on extradition. What do you believe the administration is seeing about this case?
Well, I appreciate your question. I see where you're going with it. You're fast forwarding to the end of the process. What's important to do now is focus on what's here and now, what's before us. Well, we have to go in there. We have a conference coming up in a few days. We're going to set a briefing schedule. We'll make our arguments before the court. We'll see what this judge does. I don't want to make political statements about the administration when right now that's the executive branch and we're here in front of the judicial branch. And I want to be mindful and respectful of the people that we're in front of here.
But do you believe your clients have support?
I believe that my clients have support from every person who's a reasonably minded person, whether they're in the United States or abroad, elected or not elected. Everybody knows that Andrew and Tristan Tate are innocent. Yes.
I was listening to your interview earlier this morning.
It's okay.
It looks like you're positioning the charges within the framework of being politically motivated, but the charges themselves don't seem to have an intersection with politics.
So they're going to try to say it's politically motivated. But you know what people don't understand about this stuff? And whether you like them or hate them, put that aside for a second. Lawfare exists. It is used against men. And the moment I saw this, look, I don't know if he's guilty or not, whatever. The point is, I know when there's political motivation to have you taken out, they will do so, including the United States. Julian Assange was essentially forced to live in, where was it, the Peruvian embassy or El Salvadorian embassy for like years to avoid extradition to the United States because of WikiLeaks, because he leaked a ton of information that made the United States look bad. And they trumped up a charge in Sweden, if I'm not mistaken, of what they were saying was his condom fell off or whatever. He was sleeping with a woman and the condom fell off or something happened. And in Sweden, that's considered. So, and this was, I don't know how long after the fact that it happened. So this guy was leaking information. He obviously was sleeping with a woman. They got to the woman. Everybody knows it was politically motivated.
I was the oven again. because you just got.
I don't think it even stood up in Sweden, by the way, but the charges were like forced through. There's a lot of weird shit that happened with that case. Just so the United States was leaning on, was it Sweden or Switzerland? I can't even remember exactly. And they were leaning hard, the United States itself, on that country and actively involved in the case to get it to go through, get him guilty as charged, and then extradite him through that process that we have, all these international agreements, to see him in jail in the United States. Dude, if a government wants you, they will bend the system to get you. The UK is a shithole, third world when it comes to, the legal aspect of that country. Its institutions are completely rotten. It's run by communists. It's two-tier policing. It's a two-tier legal system. If you're a brown person or black and you came over there illegally, no paperwork, like you can pretty much run rampant and do what you want. 250,000 girls later and more from the gang inquiry will tell you as much. Yet they're obsessed with two dudes from a case they claim is like from 2012 or whatever, 2009. I don't even know what the date of the charges were spanning. So how do you defend against that? And the state currently has directly hid and shielded gangs, sex trafficking, grooming gangs, CP material, and they're all involved into it and are afraid to even label the perpetrators as not white. So if you're like a non-white perpetrator, they try to hide their identities. They try to hide the statistics. And this is currently going on in the country. Don't you think that's more important than chasing these two dudes around that pretty much video everything they're doing anyways nowadays, to try to bring up a case from, I don't know, 10 plus years ago because you're mad they're talking shit about what a corrupt shithole your country has become? That's all I'm saying. Where are all these women? If they traffic hundreds of women, dozens of women, like these cases are saying, if they're involved, where are the women? I remember their case in Romania when the psychologist came and interviewed some of the quote victims, and then the victims, quote victims, is like ex-girlfriends, were like, no, dude, he's the nicest guy ever. He like pays for all our stuff. We live lavish lifestyles. Everything's great. And they're like, no, we can't take their testimony. They're clearly brainwashed. What? What are you talking about? So you tried to get the women that he's close with, and the women were all like, they're great people. They're nice. They pay for our things. Like, we live lavish lifestyle. They take care of us. No, we don't have a problem with them. They have cameras all over their compound for their own safety and security. I don't know. Some of this shit is just extremely weird. And I'm on the side of justice. So clearly the case is not just. There is corruption. There is political pressure. There is something about this case and them being chased around, especially specifically by the UK. And they cannot come up with where are the girls. We're living in the post-Me Too era. People clout chase so much. Where are the girls? They should be all over social media, parading themselves around, getting attention. Can you imagine? This is the era we live in. Governments are motivated, the UK specifically, because they're so gay, to take this guy out because of his messaging and misogyny and the boys and all this stuff. Where are the women that would be paraded around? News, TV, daytime shows, all over these podcasts. I'm the girl that this happened to me, and I'm also the girl, and we're going to detail everything. They'd be having Netflix specials. Your life would literally change right away. Where are they? Where? People are obsessed with their 5 minutes of fame today and getting a payout. Where are they? Isn't it weird? Like, look at Weinstein and what he was doing. He was running amok in Hollywood. How many women came forward with all those allegations? A ton. Where are these chicks? Don't you find, like, just on the surface there, isn't that weird? That's all I'm asking. That sounds weird to me. I don't know these guys. I don't know their personal lives. I don't know what they've done, but on the face of everything, when you read this stuff out loud, you go, what the fuck? Yeah, they have weird videos, weird kink videos. They have other videos that are maybe incriminating. Did they do cam modeling bullshit in Eastern? Yes, of course. Is that trafficking though? As the same, is it if your condom falls off? Like, can she just go and then just go, oh, well, your rubbers are off, so now it's considered, and then you go to prison? Like, hey, bro, this woman likes me. She invited me to her house. We got drunk together. She started going down, blah, 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 blah. The whole night progressed. And then for a second, the rubber slipped off. And so now is that it invalidate the entire consent up to the moment? What the fuck are we doing? That's what I'm asking here. Two things can be true at the same time. Maybe they're not good people. Maybe also it's politically motivated. Why is it so black and white with people today? I don't know, because the shit that is going on with them can happen to you. Do you understand? That's the problem here. We're supposed to uphold, guilty or innocent until proven guilty. He's been branded guilty by everybody already that hates him. That's what I find insane, dude. It just takes an accusation to ruin you. And they're wealthy, so they can weather the storm financially and also their reputation because they're so famous. It's fine. But for a normal guy in a normal situation, having your reputation destroyed like this, it's over. For how many men in college, how many athletes have dealt with false accusations and their entire careers got derailed because some chick wakes up the next day and got passed around by 6 guys in one night because she wanted a football team and then regrets being used like a piece of meat, but was enjoying it in the moment, was super into it, was a willing participant, but word spread that she's a whore now around school because she football team and she can't have her reputation destroyed. So she's just going to claim she was forcibly acted upon. That's so dumb. That's the part of this that bothers me. Nobody's thinking like this, dude. Everybody's just like taken aside for whatever reason. It's like, hey, can we logically look at what the fuck is going on with our institutions with law and order? You can get stabbed in the face because some dude is calling the cops saying, I was racially attacked. And then the cops will literally roll you over while you're dead to read you your Miranda rights to a cold body and treat the perpetrator like nothing, and will do nothing until video comes out. Will not arrest the guy. Nothing's happened until public pressure to investigate. It's insane,
sure, you
dude.
don't have to have an intersection between politics and criminal charges for there to be a stitch-up job here. The man that I voted for office, who's currently in office, had millions of charges slandered against him all over the place. Some of them he beat, some of them he didn't beat. Most people who understand the process know that that was a load of crap. Most people who see this for what it is know that it is the same exact thing. Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
Right, there were multiple women who claim that they were victims of the case. Are you saying that those women are politically motivated?
I'm not going to comment as to the women in any case. What I can say is that we have a defamation lawsuit against a false accuser that we're litigating successfully in Palm Beach County. That case is getting ready to go to trial. What I can say about the allegations in the United Kingdom, not a single solitary person has been identified. These are ghosts and these are phantoms. So we'd like to know who's accused Andrew and Tristan of what. And if we get there, then I can give you a reasonable-minded and intelligent comment about the potential allegations that come from these ladies.
One last point of clarification. In the interview this morning I listened to, you talked about your efforts, kind of forecasting how you plan to fight this if it doesn't go your way. And you said, I will heal all the way to the top of the food chain. Was that a reference to the president, President Donald Trump?
That was a reference to the Supreme Court. This is the judicial process. The top of the food chain is Clarence Thomas and the 8 other justices that abide there.
Mr. McBride, just I missed it at the beginning. What was their initial reaction when when the brothers were picked up?
Their initial reaction was, what's going on? We've been, in the United States, hanging out on multiple trips for a very long time. We haven't been accused of anything of substance here. We're American citizens. We operate freely. We operate as law-abiding people. We went to see our Congress people in D.C. and now we're getting arrested. This feels political, and of course they didn't like it. No innocent man likes getting taken to jail. It's a horrible situation, but we're going to do everything that we can do with this wonderful team that we've assembled here to get them out.
Counsel, what is their home residence? Miami, a different state? Where do they call home?
We're trying to figure that out right now. Andrew and Tristan are citizens of the world. I think it's on public record that they've been in between Dubai and Romania for some years. We will sort the rest of that out in due course.
Just for clarity purposes, the judge mentioned that this wasn't a criminal proceeding, but the extradition process hasn't begun. Where are we now, just legally, clarity-wise?
So yeah, this is not a criminal proceeding, and what the judge was talking about is that the Bail Reform Act isn't the operative law here. We're looking at the extradition process. This is the first small step in that process. There's a lawyers-only conference coming up in a few days. Our legal team will talk to the government will talk to our team, we'll converse with the judge, we'll set a briefing schedule for substantive arguments to be made at some point in the future.
You also posted on X about solitary confinement. Could you touch on that?
Yeah, solitary confinement is torture. When you look at the international law on it, the Nelson Mandela rules, the Geneva Conventions, solitary.
And here's just to get into, watch what people think. Listen to this.
Can't wait to see all of our protectors, all of these hyper-masculine men on the manosphere who have supported Andrew Tate because he's such a good role model. I can't wait to see all of them now come online and completely disown him and say, you know.
No one said he's a good role model. He's human. He's not a good role model. He's actually a bad role model. Nobody said he's a good role model.
You know what? We were wrong for supporting him because we are protectors and all we care about is women and children. Now that this man has been extradited.
Has she made a video on the grooming gangs from brown people? I'm just curious. Like, hold that same energy for 250,000 of your sisters, underage girls.
From Florida due to charges in the UK. I'm hoping that these men will come out now and say, you know what? That man does not align with us. We have to disown him. He's no longer our leader because look at what he's been charged with. And if they're big, manly protectors like they say they are, and they really care about society at large, they'll call this out, right? They'll call it out just like they call out any small thing that any feminist does or any small thing that any feminist does that they've made up in their heads or they've edited. Hopefully they'll call out this huge story of their Lord and Savior, Andrew Tate Wright, because look what he has been charged with. If this isn't enough to make a video with your little LED lights behind you and your podcast microphone, what is, right? What is? A feminist doing a watercolor? Probably, actually, that's what all of you do, get very angry about me doing some art, but you're okay with Andrew Tate doing the following things. And I will presume you're okay with that until you come out and say that specifically, because look at what he's been charged with. 7 additional counts of, 3 counts of, 3 counts of.
Say the words, you retard.
And also this one here, indecent images of.
CP.
Right, so all of you have an issue with feminists saying we hate men, for getting upset, for being angry at men and say that we are violent, we are out of control, right?
Why are the so the feminists, did you see a single feminist video talking about the gang inquiry? I'm just curious. Please send them to me. I couldn't find a single feminist video deriding the gang inquiry and the government covering up what they were doing to little girls. Not one feminist. Because you have a magic shield when you're brown or you're black. It's kind of crazy how that works, huh? But, you know, since Andrew Tate and Trish Tate pass off as white, you don't get that privilege, bro. It's over for you. Enjoy the UK prisons.
But what's this then? What's this to all manosphere creators? What's this? All of you are pearl clutching at feminists saying that men are violent, that men are dangerous, that men are to be scared of, right? And it's not all men. It's not all men. But when this is the man that's representing all of you in the manosphere, maybe it's time to come out and talk about how this is not what you support, unless it is what you support, right? Then we have little Tristy, who's got this. 1 count of SA, 2 counts of, and 3 counts of. So yeah, can't wait to see all of them come out and do their little LED light videos talking about how this is not okay, because they all pearl clutch at anything that I do or my partner does. But this is okay until proven otherwise. Come on, boys, show us your backbone.
Yeah. What'd you say about black and brown men in the UK and disproportionate rates there? Just curious. Listen, if they had this same energy for all men across the board, okay, cool. At least your ideology is aligned. You just hate men and you hate all men, no matter what. But they just hate a specific kind of man. So that's when you know it's bullshit. I bet you she won't say shit about migrants. Bet you. puckers up real quick when it's time to notice things you're not allowed to notice, like disproportionate rates of sexual assault by immigrants. Bet you she won't say a goddamn thing about that. That's why they're not respected, and they will never be respected. It is what it is, bro. Anyways, says the U.S. justice system, when requested, has extradited everyone that the U.K. wanted since 2007. They are, yep, and they got put in solitary confinement. Here it is. It says President Donald Trump is reportedly not involving himself in any of the discussion or efforts related to possible extradition of Andrew and Tristan Tate, according to CNN. Okay, there you go. Curious what comes out of this? It's looking like this is the one. This is it. They escaped in Romania. Their charges, politically motivated or not, doesn't matter. The evidence was weak. And in the UK, the evidence is fabricated. It's been 10 plus years, whatever, how long it's been. That's insane. Sorry, you can't just wake up 10 years later. I don't know, to be completely fair, right? So to be neutral on this, I don't know the details. So the court details, will they come out? What's their evidence? I don't even know what evidence they have. We'll find out everything eventually. But why now? That's my question. Why did it take 10 plus years for these people to come forward? Isn't that strange? So if they do got video evidence, text proof, something, and it's not fabricated, by all means, burn them. Bury them under the prison. We don't with that. We don't mess with people that diddle kids, guys that take advantage of women like that and traffic them and shit like that. Same shit that we say with the Muslims, what they're doing in the UK. Burn them all, bury them under the prisons. Hold that energy for any predator. Just saying. Don't pick and choose. But yeah, not looking good. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Enough so.
One in the chat if you agree. We have men that want to be called women and women that want to be called men. What I'll never understand, though, is how your genitalia doesn't define your gender, but removing it does. Make it make sense. Let's get off into this, dude.
I did see this one on Legion of Men's channel.
What's the problem?
Why do you? Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. You look like he was going to an anime con dressed up as some anime character, bro. Body cam captures trans Florida student explosive meltdown over misgendering before arrest.
Those kids get away with this! They are not supposed to be here! If you don't lower your voice, I am going to put handcuffs on you and I'm going to take you to a Baker Act facility. You lower your voice. Try it. Are you threatening me? You're threatening me. Are you threatening me? I'm not just... Because I'm here right now to deal with a stolen vehicle. I ain't got time to hear you screaming and yelling. I don't have time to constantly be abused. We'll get OPD down here then, because I gotta work this stolen vehicle.
Bro, this security guard over here is like, bro, I'm just trying to get to this shift, bro. Leave me be, bro.
OPD. Alpha 73 University. Alpha 73. Can we get another unit to deal with Jay Lee here? He is having a breakdown. Say! Just say the right pronoun! What'd you say?
He's about to get maced, bro.
Get down on the ground right now. No! You're about to get sprayed. No, just get down on the ground right now. Leave me alone! I can come in there. Leave me alone, please! Okay, are you gonna calm down? I'm getting my phone out. I have to film this. I'm telling you. Are you gonna calm down?
Bro, this looks like an episode of South Park. This doesn't even look real, bro.
I will calm down. I will calm down. You know what this is? I will calm down when you get the pepper spray out of my face. Alpha 73. Leave me alone. I have just please pepper spray at this individual just right now. Stop pointing the pepper spray at me. I will calm down if you do that. Stop threatening me. Yeah, lower your voice. Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
This is why every kid should have to play sports in high school. So you get bullied a little bit. I'm telling you right now, if old Jacob here, Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, his genitals are my genitals too. Sorry, Chad, it's a little thick right there right now. I apologize on that. But if this kid went through a little bit of bullying, I promise you he'd be in such a better scenario. This is a big problem that we have, though, is that no kids are ever wanting to be in sports. It's got to be all okay. It's got to be fine. No one can be bullied. It's okay. Bullying builds character. You get called out. You get your beliefs attacked. College is the place for that. High school is the place for that. You really like Dragon Ball Z. You're in the 12th grade. You're probably going to get fried at school if you say, "Oh my God, I'm Goku." I'm just saying, dude. If we brought back bullying, a little bit of this would start to dissipate from the water, and it'd stop making the freaking frogs gay.
I want you to leave me alone! You have been particularly abusing me!
If you come, come towards me one more time,
follow me.
You are gonna
accept abuse administrators. Don't you remember? Don't you remember?
My God.
He's focus on me, okay?
He's like, hey, Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, come on over here, man. Come on, let's just chill out, bro. Me and you, man. Remember we were in physics class that one year, right? You showed me your nutsack before you removed it.
Get away!
You don't tell me where to go.
Stop. You cop!
Alpha 73 University.
He's like, dude, I was in his physics class once. I'm really trying to help this guy, man. We've had a couple beers at a K-Sig party, and it's whatever. I can't calm him down, bro.
No, it's too late now. It's too late now. He's gonna be taken away.
Stop.
He's taken.
You can't just walk away, dude.
To get away from him.
I understand that. He needs
Stop! Max! Tickling me! Just say she!
I'm just saying, is it worth getting arrested? You know what I mean? Is it worth getting arrested?
Josh, can you please just tell them to use the right pronouns?
Here's why I won't use your pronouns, because I'm not going to use your adjectives. I'm not going to use your nouns. I'm not going to use your verbs. You're not going to force language on me. That's fascism, when you're forcing people to do things. I'm not doing it.
You know it's causing me a lot of distress.
Boo-hoo, get a helmet.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you very nicely. Put your stuff down, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Like this kid is in college shaped like Dr. Robotnik.
Shots fired!
How you already fat, chubby, pale at the age of like 20?
Riley Rivera. Not going to be arrested.
Put your stuff down.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
This is also a problem with the kids that are entitled that have never been told no. How are you going to tell a cop, I am not going to be arrested? Are you sure about that?
You're a liar!
Back.
No!
Okay, so I'm only going to ask you one more time. You can record all you want, but it's already beyond that point. We already tried.
You're stressing me out.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you to please stop stressing.
We already tried to help you. So.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You came in with hostile intent.
Put your hands.
Be alone.
It's not looking good, brother.
Get on the ground right now.
Don't hurt me.
Get on the ground right now.
Don't hurt me.
Get down on the ground right now. Get him right this way.
Leave me alone.
The yelling, leave me alone, you're not going to arrest me, hasn't worked yet.
Leave me alone.
Uh-oh, is he going to be a runner?
She's a runner. She's a track star. Get down. Get down.
He's still doing it.
Get down.
Sorry,
Get him down.
I don't know if that was really loud.
Let go. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
I can't.
Not the back pimples.
I just wanted you to.
Brutal.
Come on, stop.
Brutality.
Please. Josh, please, this is all a big misunderstanding.
spray him.
No, please don't
Spray him.
Don't say him. Her.
Okay, her. I'm gonna spray her.
Thank you.
He said I'm
Put
gonna
your hand
spray
behind
her.
your
He's
back.
gendering her correctly now.
Yes. I don't want to spray you.
It's gonna get everywhere too,
Give me your
man.
hand. Come on. Can I? Is there any way I can? No, give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Bent over by a cop. I'm sure that's not what he wanted.
Just give me some space.
See what's gonna happen?
Put those 10,000 in him,
Put
copper.
your hand behind your back.
I just need space.
Put your
Oh,
hand
zap
behind your
him.
back.
Space.
Give me your
Give him a
hand.
jolt.
I just need space, please.
Put your hand.
Jalen, give me your hand.
Give him
Okay,
a
I'm gonna tase you if you don't cooperate.
zap him, zap him, zap him.
Jalen, it's gonna hurt, man. Just give me your hand. He's not gonna tase you. Just give me your hand.
You're gonna arrest me.
No.
Give me your hand.
Yes, we need your hand.
I don't arrest me. No. Let's go.
Oh, he's kicking now.
You're gonna get it again.
A little
this time.
felony.
Give me your hand.
Put the prongs in
Give
him.
me your hand.
Leave me alone.
Give me your hand.
Alone.
Look at his legs.
Give me
Goodness
your
gracious.
hand.
Dude, I'd yanked his legs out. Oh, snap, you about to get hog tied.
I got his legs.
Imagine you're just like, hey, can I just get by you guys? I'm trying to get by all of you.
There you go.
Can I, hey, excuse me guys, I'm just trying to go up to my door and beat my meat for a second before physics class.
Resistant.
And better only. Okay.
Dude, I would be loving life if I was in college and saw this, brother. This is something we talk about for generations.
Now you're not wrestling. Better gonna leave.
This would be generational right here. This would be great.
Roll over. Roll over. Now get
Nothing
up.
like this happened when I was in
On your
college.
knee.
It was unfortunate.
Trying.
Now stand up.
Imagine having this kid in your class. I bet he smells
I
like,
can't get up.
ooh, I bet he smells like fish bait, a little bit of patchouli, a little bit of Axe body spray, undercrust of a pig's nipple.
Stunned.
You know, bet he's got a couple styes in there somewhere. A little bit of infection, you know, that
Sit down.
pussy
We're gonna
smell.
have the fire department take a look at you.
He's like, dude, I tried to tell you, bro. It's like, bro, Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, bro, I tried to tell you, honey. We were in physics class, dude. We were cool. We were boys. I mean, chicks. Hey, whatever, dude. I'm just here for a good time at the KC party. But dude, I told you, you got to shut up, dude. The cops say, bro, you're not gonna be in physics tomorrow, bro.
Car. You're gonna be put him in my patrol car. Okay. I'll take it. There.
Come on.
You're gonna be all right.
Come on. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate you, brother. Got his little Cinderella slippers.
November 10, headquarters, I'll be sent over ship Grady.
I hate you all. I hate you. You escalated this.
You.
You didn't have to pull out the pepper spray. You didn't have to continue to misgender me.
Still on with
You
the
knew my
misgendering.
buddies and you set them off.
Not even tripping about the tasing anymore. It's the misgendering that's really got him in distress.
Please step in.
Stupid.
Idiot.
Check the schedule and see how many you have on me.
Get his little Cinderella slippers. Put those in there. You're gonna need those, buddy.
Look at them all just laughing. They don't even know. Come on.
I told him to calm down.
478 East Robinson, 478 East
He
Robinson, off
wouldn't.
Magnolia.
I told him if he was about to get arrested, to charge me like that without a pepper spray. And I said he was about to get sprayed.
So I got. That's when I got involved. I got a cuff on him, and when we got him up against the elevator, trying to get.
Wait, so when you had the spray out, are you said you
I did not
jumped
spray
in?
him.
Okay.
Yeah, so when he came, when I was trying to get him calmed down, is when he freaking damn motioned toward me, and I said, I'm gonna spray.
You know that usually works. You know, you tell somebody who's insane to calm down. That works mostly all the time. Hey, you're insane. Hey, why don't you just go ahead and calm down? Yeah, that always works. This is a very nice building. The building I went to college in was not this nice.
Okay.
Then I pulled out a spray.
Okay.
Everybody else started clearing. I tried to calm him down. I even had Josh try to talk to him. He wouldn't calm down. I told him that today he was going to go if he doesn't and cooperate. Finally, at one point, I said, hey, it's way too late for everything. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Trying to do this as peacefully as possible. Kept on resisting. Grabbed him and it was on.
Yeah. Okay. So when I grabbed, Riley secured one hand and then I was able to cuff it, but as we were trying to secure it to his back and get his second hand around, he rotated around and threw a close fist at me. Okay.
Did it hit you?
If it did, I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
If it did, I didn't feel it. It was a little punch. Personally, for me, I would have said it hit me. I would have said, yeah, it hit me. And he misgendered me, so I'm not really cool with this. But this is a thing. People getting misgendered. I haven't reacted to a lot of this stuff because
today
I don't
went to go
really.
to
What is
airport
going
man
on? Why
and
is
check
this
up
clip so
whatever.
quiet?
So
Okay. I haven't seen a lot of this in my day to day, but let's get off into
so
this.
I was at the supermarket today. I used the self-checkout, and then I walked out the door, and by the door there was a staff member standing there who said to me, "Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas." Sure, right, okay. And I just kept walking out. And for reference, I just appeared, I was dressed and appeared the same way as I appear right now. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. It's not upsetting.
Yeah, you're not fooling people. You're not fooling people.
Stupid.
You're gonna get misgendered because you're not fooling nobody.
Tell me why
bro.
I just got...
Like, nobody, you're not fooling anyone.
Tell me why I just got misgendered.
Dude, I'm telling you, they always sound like mosquitoes, dude.
Shots fired!
They sound like a little baby lawnmower. You're just trying to. They got the clutch is a little. Pump that again and hit the prime. They've always got this buzz in their throat. It's so weird.
At the pharmacy, getting my testosterone needles. I literally introduced myself saying that I'm a trans man on hormone replacement therapy, and I'm inject myself with testosterone, and I'm here to get the needles. And it's because I usually get it mailed to my house, but they mailed me the syringes and not the needles, so I came to get the needles. Tell me why this woman yells across the room, she needs needles so she can inject her medicine. Who is she?
You literally are the one trying to inject testosterone to be a man. So if you're not a man, then you're a woman, dude.
You cannot tell me for a second that this is the voice of a woman.
No, it's the voice of a weirdo. That's what it is.
Or the presentation.
The presentation is a little bit ambiguous. It's honestly an IDK or other on the ABCDE multiple question or multiple choice test.
I mean, I have facial hair. My voice is deep. Also, I told you from the start that I'm a trans man on testosterone.
Which means you're a man transitioning to a woman.
And I know sometimes people just...
Or a woman transitioning to a man. I don't know. It's so confusing these days.
Stupid. Make mistakes, whatever the fuck. They're just insanely ignorant. But no, this wasn't...
I think you made a mistake in thinking that you could change your gender. That's the big mistake.
So hard.
That's the mistake against biology you made there.
Sir.
Two genders here.
I don't understand what is so hard about correcting other people when they misgender others. Like, it takes you like 2 seconds, but you know what it takes for me to have to constantly do that?
2 seconds. If it takes us 2, it takes you 2.
A lot of fucking unnecessary emotional labor that I already have to take on a daily basis just to fucking exist and be who I am.
Oh my god, the victim mentality, the septum ring theory, it all just holds up, doesn't it?
But you don't have the energy to speak up and say something on my behalf. And I just have to keep white knuckling this.
White knuckle
I know
it.
you're not talking to me.
White knuckle it,
talking to
dude. I hate that it's playing these next clips. White knuckle it, just like that. White knuckle it, right there. Do it. Get mad about it.
Hello, my name is EJ. I teach elementary.
Oh my god, dude. We're to the point we just don't care anymore. We have reached a point in this country where we don't care. We're sick of these people. Why is it's playing these freaking clips that I'm not having them play, dude. It's just killing me here. Alright, here we go. What do we have here? Here's a big back.
Big back, big
Swinging
back.
for the other team.
I was misgendered yesterday.
Who takes pre-workout or creatine or anything like that? That is...
I was misgendered yesterday. A little girl at the mall, she was maybe 5 years old, sitting in a wagon, kept staring at me. So I made eye contact, and she said, "Are you a girl or a boy?" Her mom started to go,
Why do they always talk like this, like with their eyebrows, like, a little boy? Why? You're not a news broadcaster, Helen.
"Oh my God, we accept everyone. That's so rude. You can't say that." And I laughed, and I bent down on her level. And I said, that's okay.
She got that bottom tooth missing. I was wondering why them S's were hitting real hard.
It's confusing sometimes. I'm a girl. I just really like boys' clothes.
God, them S's hitting, striking like a Ginsu knife in the 90s.
Pretty comfy. She got all excited and she said, I'm a girl too. And I gave her a high five. I said, isn't it so great being a girl? I love being a girl. She said, yeah, that's my brother. He's a brother because he's a boy. So I said, you're right. Brothers are boys and sisters are girls. There's only boys and girls. If you're born a girl, you're a girl. I was born a girl. I can almost see the release of air coming from her mother's body and just the ultimate sigh of relief that I wasn't going to be indoctrinating her child or teaching her child something that maybe she didn't want her to know. I continued to talk to the little girl about her brother and her very cute dog, who was also a girl. I said, I hope you have a great day, and I went about my business. That is how you address gender to children. You don't. That is how you empower little girls and let them know that it's okay to be a girl who dresses however you want without having to change your gender. That is how you avoid confusing.
Okay, maybe she's an ally? I really can't tell. She's dressed like that one volleyball coach in middle school, you know?
Elementary general music to students from
Oh God, what do we have?
grade. Hello, my name is EJ. I teach elementary general music to students from kindergarten through 5th grade.
Okay, the clip's not that loud and you got a tennis ball cut. I can't trust anybody with a tennis ball cut. I just can't. The tennis ball cuts get me every time. Here's some more information about this dude thing person. Sorry, we got stuff from the Odyssey here as well. This is the mugshot of the blue-haired transgender man who had an unhinged meltdown after being misgendered by a police officer. Jarrett Vick went on a rampage after an officer said he is having a breakdown before screaming, it's she, in response. The trans man, who identifies as a woman, was charged with battery on a law enforcement resisting arrest and disorderly conduct. The incident, which occurred in 2025, went viral last week after police body cam footage was shared online. He was listed as male in his arrest records. Poor guy. I mean, I don't know why it's like the ugliest men that want to be women and the ugliest women that want to be men. I don't get it.
I was at the supermarket.
And you're getting misgendered. It's because you're not that gender, bro. It's that simple. I don't know how hard this is. I really don't. Ain't that right, Lokes? Bree, sit, shake, Bree, go to your place. My goodness gracious. Let's go into some of the comments of yesterday's vid. It's just ridiculous. People Tractor getting with fired over TikToks. Let's see what we have. All right, here we go. People are so desperate for attention they will share anything, no matter how gross. First girl is allergic to work. I'm pretty sure the 2 kids in childcare is now she got sick in the first place. Schools and daycares are germ factories. They're very nasty. Yes, they're very nasty. I swear I was so much happier in the 90s before all this tech. I mean, you got a point, brother. You really do got a freaking point there. Nose ring theory still undisputed. An undefeated champion. No, you got fired because of lack of attendance. Excuses. Their desire to share every second of their life as a sliver of attention is going to be the end of them. Making a stupid TikTok and get fired. Then make another stupid TikTok about how you got fired because you're stupid TikTok. It's an inception of TikToks. It's probably a good idea to not add people to your social media to whom you work with. I was always told if you're not in the hospital or dying, go to work because the bill collectors don't care. They just want their money. You got a point. First woman was a complete hypochondriac. I don't know if I've ever actually read that word. On break is still on the clock. You're no longer on the clock when you clock out for the day. I'd fire them all too. Then again, I'd never have hired any of them in the first place. If you get paid while you're on break, you are on the clock. Your employer. I don't care. Next. When you're on the clock, ain't no downtime. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like more companies now are going to be checking social media than ever. But we're going to do a shorter episode today because we're doing a double header today, buddy. Double header episode. Got another episode coming out later on today. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.
And here's that other episode.
Chat, would you date a single mom? Personally, for me, it's a no. I always tell guys that dating a single mom is like playing blackjack and hitting on 20. It's really stupid. I highly advise not doing it.
2 years ago, I was married. I have 2 kids. I never thought I would be
2 kids.
Flawless victory.
It's going to be brutal out in those streets, Rebecca.
back out here, single, dating.
With 2 arm sleeves, too? That just screams.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
This poor baby.
I would rather be on a season of Naked and Afraid through the wilderness with no clothes than try to navigate this dating.
It's not hard because you're.
Yeah, I mean, baby girl, it's all self-inflicted, right? You did it to yourself. You pumped out 2 humans from another man. You gave him the highest honor, which is your womb, and then you don't want to be with him. Make it make sense.
I'm 30.
So being 30 and being a single mom, how do you go into dating now?
Oh, in Miami? Oh, it's like non-existent. Miami is like, if you want to come here for love, don't. Miami is definitely a place to benefit.
But yet you're here raising your daughter there.
Stupid.
Make it make sense.
From like with business, you know, the lifestyle, you do elevate when you're here. But when it comes to love, it's pretty hard. It's very hard. Dating is very hard.
What would you say is the minimum amount of income
I'll show you something that's really hard.
you would want your future man to bring in annually?
I definitely, when I think of a partner, I don't want to look at them here. So I want to look at them here or here.
I love it. I love it. Hypergamy at work. This woman is a single mom. Doesn't want to work with a man that's going to build something.
You know, so they definitely have to be equal, I guess, as I am. Like, so I think like me putting myself in this position, I can attract somebody that's doing a lot for themselves.
No, absolutely not. Attract somebody that's doing a lot for themselves? Baby girl, you got 2 kids. It's a wrap for you.
Already. If I had to put a number on it, I want to say like $1 million.
No! She's out of her flipping mind. $1 million a year? For a woman that's got a used womb, and for me to raise another man's kids? Oh my God, I look so stupid doing that. No guy's gonna say, you know what, baby, I want that deal.
$1 million as the minimum.
Yeah.
Do you bring in $1 million yourself?
Yeah, I mean, so then I think like it's possible for a man to do that.
I think the real question is whether...
Jesus crap, dude. These women are so delusional. It's palatable. You can almost taste it. You know what's also palatable is the fact that you guys haven't downloaded Free Cash. You can simply scan the QR code, click the link in the description, and you can get $10 just to sign up. It's simple. All you got to do is play mobile games, and you get paid. I got a guy in the Discord that's made over $2,000. I got another guy in the Discord that's made over $600 in a few months. If you need some extra money for furniture, you need some extra money for beer money, whatever you need, this is a great way to do it. If you're going to be on your phone, scan the QR code, download the app today. It's free. All you got to do is click the link or scan the code, go in, fill out your information, put in how much you want to make, and then you can start today. It doesn't cost you anything. So don't say, Loki and I have never done anything for you guys, okay?
Won't they do?
Thank you. Because sometimes you guys be saying I'll be doing nothing for you. You ain't never done that for me. Yeah, I have.
A single mom.
No, man was created to start a family, not to join.
A man was created to start a family, not to join one. This man is a king right here. I mean, it's just like you're inheriting another man's side quest. Why would I want to be on your side quest? You know, I'm playing this game. This is my game now. I don't get it.
It's for me to admit that I'm only having kids and might have more just for the plot. Like, I love the drama and sitcom energy of motherhood. I love having a baby on my hip, dressing them up, taking care of them. I'm looking forward to the school years, all the questions, all the little kid drama. Teenage years, worst case scenario, teenage pregnancy, and I'm a young grandma. I mean, like, the plot just keeps coming and coming and coming.
This woman is the...
Yo, this is when runners have runners.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
But I always say this single mother stuff is generational. Like, this woman will go out, she's a single mom, and she'll raise her daughters to be single moms. It's just sad.
If you guys ever have a date or a day with a single mom, don't cancel the day of, okay? And I knew it though. I mentally prepared myself.
You knew it, but yet you're upset by it. Huh?
Stupid.
I guess not enough, but I knew he was gonna cancel. If you ever ask a single mom out again, just please don't cancel the day of. Like, please just don't cancel.
How about this? Don't have children when you're not married.
Gotcha, bitch.
The day of. And that's one lesson we could all learn from today.
Sounds like he finally...
Yeah, you got personal problems there, honey. I don't feel bad for these women. It's all self-inflicted. It's all self-inflicted. You let this man cheese all in you, and then you had his child. But you want me to feel bad for you that you made a bad decision? You know, when you're a single mom and then you're a dad trying to date this single mom, a man's coming in trying to compete with a 6-year-old. What kind of man do I look like doing that? There's no spontaneity in the relationship. Every date needs to be 3 business days notice. Like, you almost have to treat like dating a single mom like you're putting in PTO at work. Well, are you free in 2 weeks? Ain't nobody trying to do that. And you know, you're a stepdad who's on probation, and you inherited drama. You didn't get any genetics from her, but you just inherited a bunch of drama. You know, it's like you got to be dumber than a fork at a soup convention to sit there and think that you need to date a single mom, or that's the only option. I got a buddy right now that's going through it, and I feel bad. I really do feel bad for him, because I'm like, brother, you're so much better than that. But he thinks that that's where he's at now, is it's the single moms. And I'm like, brother, I tried to tell him. I always say single moms are recreational use only, rear end collisions only. They've already got a proven track record, so just keep it up.
Work, bro. What are you doing here, bro?
I told you I need some money. Your son needs some diapers. He needs some wipes. He needs some food. And I need to get my hair done.
Get your hair done? Like, that's not my problem getting your hair done, bro. I don't even get paid till Friday. He hungry. What about the money that you got last month?
What money? That money got spent. I have to take care of him every day. What are you talking about?
Bro,
I have to eat every day. I have to eat every day.
What does you have to eat got anything to do with me? This crazy, bro.
You ain't give me no money for your son? You weird.
How am I weird? Because I don't want to get your hair done.
It's cool, though. It's cool. You won't be seeing your son no more.
So she can't afford to feed her son, but some...
Yeah, so this is what these women always do. They use the kids as a pawn in a negotiation tactic, and they try to use them as leverage and say, all right, you are not going to see your son. But it's always the sign language first, right? The shame, the insult, the guilt, the need to be right. These women always try to make you feel bad for being, saying, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna pay for your food, because that's your food. You're a grown woman, right? You're a strong, independent woman. You don't need a man. POV, you work in an all-male prison at the age of 19. It's not looking good, brother. Oh, wow. Okay, so she got bucked. That is someone's child. And that is also a felony. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm the baddie baby mama. That's me. I'm the baby mama that all these was their baby mama.
Nah, that ain't it. I don't even know you, shorty, but I know for a fact you a headache.
Well, just remember, chat, no matter how hot the woman is, there's always some dude out there that's sick of her crap. Doesn't matter how hot she is. Doesn't matter what her body looks like. Doesn't matter how tight her kuka is. There's some dude out there that's completely sick of her crap. Single mother of 5 says she's a catch.
You're a liar!
Mother with 5 kids, but I'm a catch.
You're a throw.
Shots fired!
You're something that people catch when they're fishing and throw it right back in the water. You're not a catch. You're a throw, honey. You're a launch. Nowhere close to a catch.
And I'm going to tell you why. Okay.
You're a catch and release.
I have experience. Okay. That means
AKA.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
I am well seasoned.
Over seasoned. You ever tasted something with too much salt? I'm just saying right now, chat, men value inexperience in women, and women value experience in men. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. We don't want a woman that's been through the ringer and been ran through like a set of stairs, that's been ran through like the Boston Marathon, that has more miles on her than a 98 Datsun with 500,000 miles on it, and that odometer ready to turn back over again. We're not... Excuse me, my throat is in remission. I guess a single mother has moved in there. No guy wants a woman that's really seasoned.
I am aged with wisdom, okay? Because, a lot of us is out here getting old and ain't getting wise. So...
How you a single mom if you wise?
Gotcha, bitch! Let me put that out there. I'm getting older and wiser, all right? So I have a lot of knowledge to bring to the table, okay? A lot of level-headedness that I've grown to...
So level-headed that you're a single mom of 5. Makes sense. Your track record really isn't saying that.
Acquire. All right, by the grace of God. All right. And also, on top of all of the intangible things, I am highly good looking. Okay,
the way she's selling her.
Good Lord. This is how they try to sell stuff at the mall, It's really good price. It's really great. This is like when you go to the mall and you go to those little jewelry shops. Hey, good price, good price. That's what she's just begging for it.
For a woman like me to go out on a date, I gotta get a babysitter for my kids.
Okay. Should have for that?
Yes.
I gotta pay for the kids that you made prior to me.
Guess what now? A part of me is my kids.
I have a lot of women that will DM me and they'll say, "Oh, Eli, why you don't date women with kids?" Clips like this remind me of why I don't date women with kids.
But everybody is not the same.
So to play devil's advocate, right? You dated a woman with kids. You had a good experience, but you letting the internet deter you from dating. I don't agree with that, bro.
He ate with that one.
You could clock whatever cheese. Like, yo.
I feel like that's
That's what we call a white knight. A white knight right there. I mean, dude, you see one clip about dating single moms, and you don't want to date single moms. Like, bro, ain't nobody trying to date a single mom. Why would I try to date a woman that makes bad decisions? She has a proven track record. A proven track record of making bad decisions. And I want to come in and pick up the pieces? Nah, bro, there's too much at stake. 25 with 7 kids. Oh my God.
I'm 25 years old with 7 kids, and everybody expects me to have life all figured out.
No, I actually expect your life to be in shambles.
Expect me to have a job. You expect me to have...
Well, you know what? I would expect you to have a job, but, I guess Section 8 and food stamps.
Have a career. You expect me to have all these things.
I do expect you to have a large back.
Big back, big back. What you expect of me. And my thing is, can you let me grow up first?
This woman's 25 years old asking to grow up. You've been getting bucked and 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 having kids. You've at least been bucked 7 times. You want a chance to grow up? You grew up the first time you had the first kid.
Like, can I grow completely before you try to throw all this stuff on me? Like, they'll say, oh, when you have kids, you have to grow up. No, that's not true. Because my daughter, even though my
daughter's almost
work,
the same age as me.
My daughter works. And I've raised some wonderful children.
Yeah, that's a lie.
You're a liar!
But because of me not wanting to do for myself, now I'm this horrible person, right?
Hold on, You're a leech freeloader. That's exactly what you are. Bottom of the barrel tier. It's the worst kind of woman that you could be. Yeah, you're horrible. You don't have a job and you have 7 children. What kind of example are you setting, dude? Kevin Durant explained why he would never date anyone with kids. I don't know, maybe it's because he's worth $1 billion.
Someone with kids?
How many kids we talking?
Like 6.
Hell no.
God.
What's your line? 1 kid?
Even 1 kid is like, let me think about it.
It's a lot of baby daddy drama.
It's not even a baby, it's probably like the dad.
That's what I said, baby daddy drama, Yeah.
If I wanted to raise...
Yeah, Bobby Altoff. It's the human embodiment of a fart. So boring. I don't see how this woman got platformed her whole career. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it, bro. Not entertaining, not original. She stole Funny Marco's whole flow.
The point where now I start kicking knowledge, Ikoivi. There is no bad boy who will ever accept to date a single mother. You know why? I know you would not have dated me if you didn't have that baby.
No, that's a lie.
You would not have dated. You know how I know? Because when I look at your baby daddy, that raggedy, useless, raggedy, criminal. He's a criminal.
If he's
Listen.
not...
Oh, they're getting a little bit in their feelings. And if he's not, and if he's not, and if he's not. He is raggedy. They always want the next man to be the best man. Shibananaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Some of you guys have asked, what is the Shibananaya should have bought a Honda? It's gibberish. Welcome to the show.
Dating as a single mum, half the people find out you've got kids because they don't take the time to actually swipe across and see that you have kids in your profile. So when you mention kids, they just ghost you. The other half of people don't seem to care at all about kids, but you're trying to lock in a day to go and see them. And then maybe 2 out of 20 people you'll meet in person. 1 might be someone that you want to see again.
For a single mom?
Jeez, that's a lot of mileage right there.
She's a runner, she's a track
2 out of 20 you'll want to see again? 2 out of 20 you're going to want to see again, bro? Only 2 out of the 20 that are, running through you do you want to see again? Oh my God, 2 out of the. Oh man, the mileage is crazy, man. You're looking like 98 Honda Accord, you right? All right, here we go. What is this delusion? Single mom boyfriend requirements.
Who does everything, literally everything. So if you want a chance,
Congratulations on doing the bare minimum. You do everything for your kids. Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
They're your kids. You should be doing everything. No applause for that, Helen.
with me, just know the bar is not low, and the bar has a application process. Number 1, you get up on your first alarm. One alarm, you hear it, you get up. Because if you need 4 alarms just to get out of bed, I do not have the bandwidth for that. I already have 2 kids. I'm not adding a 3rd. Requirement number 2, you go to the gym 4 to 5 days a week, because have you seen my abs? But seriously, I need to know that you have discipline. That when something gets hard, you show up.
Buy a dog and die alone. It's over for you, honey.
Anyway, that's not a preference, that's a requirement. Numero 3, you have your own place, because if I'm coming over, I don't need your mom listening through the wall. Oh, yeah? And let's be real, I've been taking care of them on my own too, so if you can't even make that happen, what are we even doing here? Number 5, you have to be able to roast me and take it back. I don't do fragile. If I can't talk to you and have you come back swinging, this isn't gonna work. I need a partner, not a participation trophy. Number 6, you have to like rock music. It's a non-negotiable.
After hearing her ridiculous...
This woman will never find a guy. Because the list doesn't end at 6, it starts there, chat. These women always have way more requirements. There's a reason, because you gotta remember, excuse me, there's a reason this woman's alone in the first place. And it's because she's a picky Vicky. Not picky enough to be stingy with her womb, though. So always remember, you know, they're not picky enough to watch out for their own womb, but they're picky enough to have to make the next man do what the last man never did. It's why they'll let bums cheese in them, but the next guys have to step up. It makes no sense to me. Never date these women, because that's what you have to deal with. In her past relationship, more than likely, she didn't make this other man have abs, like rock music, have his own place. She didn't make him do any of that. But what did he get? He got the highest honor from her body. He got her womb. Not once, but twice. Shebang, shebang. But you want the next man to do more than the last guy did? Honey, you're a 96 Civic. 300,000 miles on it. He got it when it was fresh off the lot. And he got to just tear it up. He was doing donuts in the Walmart parking lot. He was doing donuts at your local Piggly Wiggly. And you want me to come in and pay a higher price for that? No thanks. No thanks.
Questions on when I'm going to start dating. I don't think anybody's timeline is the same.
Dating while pregnant. We have hit a new low.
Nobody's healing journey is the same. Whether you start dating a month after you get out of a relationship or 2 years, either way, it's your life, it's your journey. Only you know what's right for you. Now, when it comes to dating while pregnant, here's where it gets a little bit interesting. I've been single since January, and I do feel like I'm ready to start dating, but I think it's situational. I'm not on dating apps. I'm not out here looking for anything, and the only way for me to really explain it is if something good gets put into my path, I'm not gonna reject it. There's one thing I've learned about life, it's that you really cannot control a damn thing. So as of right now, I'm just kind of going with the flow. My guard is way up. My standards and expectations are real high. We will not
That's a bad idea. Stupid. That's a bad combo, honey.
accept the bare minimum. Ever. Never.
You accepted the bare minimum from the guy that literally put a child in you, but the next guy's got to pay a higher price. Makes sense.
Again, I also think that if a single mom decides to go on a date while she's pregnant, that does not mean that she's not prioritizing her child. That's the first thing that people like to bring up is like, oh, they're only worried about going on dates.
Today I went to go to an appointment, a checkup, whatever. So me thinking like, hey,
why is this just randomly playing? Why was that just randomly playing?
Going out, oh, you're only worried about a man. That's not the case. For my specific situation, am I actively seeking going on dates? No, I'm not. I don't know when or if ever I will download a dating app. Because like I said, at this point, I'm just waiting for something good to get put in my...
We notice the hen hands a lot. The stupidity is usually a correlation of these hen hands. Like you see the hen hands and then usually something stupid comes out of their mouth.
path. And I feel like dating apps are just not it. But if I do ever decide to jump on a dating app, y'all will probably be the first to know because your girl loves to spill some tea. And if I go on a crappy date, y'all will hear about it. I can promise you that. But again, I think dating while pregnant is very situational, dependent upon the person, depending upon their healing journey,
Healing journey? Good Lord.
depending upon the entire situation. But if someone wants to take me out to a nice dinner where I can get all dolled up and cute and eat my body weight in pasta, I am not gonna say no.
The e-begging is crazy. If somebody wants to take me out, I'm not going to say no. Pathetic. That's what we have to start calling these women. Pathetic. Ain't that right, Lokes? Free. Sit. Wait. Shake. Free. Go to your place. Unreal. Absolutely pathetic. Thinking that men want to date that? Are you kidding me? Of course, guys don't want you. Nobody want like. And what I'll never understand is these women really don't ever think their value goes down, even though they're pregnant or they're single moms. Like they think their value has remained the same. Let me ask you a question. What gains value with age and use? Don't worry, I'll wait. Bring it in close. It's nothing. Nothing. Nothing gains value with age and use. Ladies, you're a single mom, you're over 30, your value's a lot lower than when it was in your 20s and you weren't a mother. Deal with it. Don't get mad at me. I just make the rule, or I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Put single moms in the chat. Put single moms in the comments if you were around this long. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out. Until next time. Peace.
Last video.
Maria.
Leaving an event, and I just want to share what's on my heart, and I don't want people to like pity me at all, but I just wonder like if there's something about me that's like wrong. I feel like I put in effort to go out whenever I can. I am very shy, though I post my life on social media. I feel like I do my best to like be available, to, you know, wait for somebody to approach me. I'm not really somebody that is aggressive or like chases at all, because I'm a lady and I believe in like masculine energy, and that's what I want to attract. And I just feel like every time I go out, I'm never approached, and I'm like, is it because of the way I look? Am I not attractive? Am I overweight? I don't know. Like it's starting to be pretty gut-wrenching, like when I go out, and it's really hurtful. And I don't know if other girls are going through the same thing, but like even when I go out with friends, like people want to approach my friends, but I'm just always like left in the corner, and it doesn't feel good. And I'm not like
Just left in the corner. Stay over there, Teresa. I'm just kidding.
trying to feel insecure, because I know I'm beautiful and I know I have a lot to bring to the table, though I feel like for sure I'm a slow burn, and I'm very shy and reserved, and it takes a lot to win my trust. But I don't know, sometimes it feels like I have like this stench about me, or like I'm not attractive, maybe. Like
Beauty is subjective, but one thing I will say, I see plenty of couples that are, I'm not going to say she's overweight, but in that weight class, all right? Plenty of them. But here's the difference. How secure she is, even though she might be in a higher weight tier, which is no shade. A lot of men will. But here's the difference. How secure and confident, and I know I'm beautiful. Yes, sure, absolutely. Well, men in the same weight class, we're not. We're not. Even guys that are relatively good looking and fit, we're not that secure. I don't want to speak for all of you. There are some guys out there that are just stupid secure with themselves. So you... I hate to say this, but women are going to have to get used to making the first move. And if she thinks it's hard for her in her very secure self, man, the amount of men that would they're just not that secure as you. If you think you're used to getting no action, swap with a man right now in your same physique, same everything, same caliber of looks. And that's why when you see these people that end up together, they just stay together forever. They're like, I found you, I'm not letting you go. And they both feel that way. So guys, if you need to hear this and you see a woman walking around like this, all right, I'm not saying she's not hot. She's not my style, okay? I'm a featherweight. It's a different league. It's okay. That's what it is. My shorty's got to be 5'4" and like $120. Like, that's just what it is. Okay? That's just what it is. I'm built differently. All right? I don't have the audacity to go, like, this is out of my league. If that makes any sense. It's just not my style. Right? So, any guy listening to this, just know that they're in the same boat. They're just way more secure than us. That's all. But hey, it sucks though, shooting your shot against some shorty that you're like, not even, you know what I mean? Imagine getting turned down by something you're like, I don't even want to. That's the worst. I'm not saying her in general, guys. Okay? I'm not talking about just her. Just in general. Anyways.
I don't know. I just never get a.
Point is just go up to the dude. There's plenty of guys in your league. They'll go, me? Really? Yeah, I've got nothing going on.
Approached or looked, and like, I feel really invisible, and I've gone through a lot of healing to overcome this because I've spent a lot of my adolescence alone. I changed schools a lot, and it was really hard for me to develop really strong friendships, and I've just allowed it to make me a more reserved person, though I am naturally shy. But I don't know if it's because of that. I'm
going to tell you guys one thing. If you keep doing the same thing, you'll get the same results. It goes for men and women. You know, I can't get a guy. Well, you keep doing it the same exact way. One little change like that, boom, change your life. Same with dudes. It's like when dudes try too hard or wish for it too much, they never get it. Then the moment they stop fighting it, all of a sudden they're popping out of the bushes on you. Same thing with women. I never approach them. I never get a boyfriend. Well, try the opposite. You ever seen that episode of Seinfeld? With the opposite George? He starts doing everything the opposite. Next thing you know, he becomes the man. Same thing, man. Weight loss was a game changer for me. Yeah, I feel like it's got to be a very niche thing to be like in a heavy weight class. Not saying she's a heavyweight. I'm not saying that. But to be in that weight class to find another partner. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be pretty difficult, right? Like, imagine being gay. My God, your options just dwindle. I mean, I know it seems like everyone's doing it, but I mean, in reality, your options go down, right? I mean, she looks conventionally like fine, you know? She looks all right. I'm not in the same league. Maybe she did drop some weight. We'd all be like, what's your number? You know, their DMs would be full. Maybe they are right now. Everyone's saying men don't approach and she's too pretty. I'm sorry, but this is just not true. Wait, what? Girl, it's not you. It's the new generation of men. She goes, honestly, I think so too. Yeah, it is the new generation of men who have been defeated and told no one too many times. Of course. So you need to be the new generation of woman. All right, grow some tits and come up to us. Most of us will be like, yeah, what's up? Like, we're pretty easy. You guys can talk all the crap you want, but men are pretty easy. There are so many men out there. They all like something different. There are men that will think you're the full package. I promise that. The weight comments are irrelevant. Hold your head up. You seem like such a great person. Yeah, there's plenty of dudes in your same class that they would love to. They would love to. They want a shy, reserved girl in a polka dot dress. itching for it. They're just not going to probably claw their way over to you. And then if you try the dating apps, that's even more discouraging. I mean, nightmare, dude. Men are intimidated by beautiful women. Yeah, that's true. You ever told a really hot chick no? Oh, they get pissed. They go, you're going to tell me no? You're not going to have sex with me? I've done it. It works. I couldn't believe it, honestly. Are you venting or do you want help? I think she's just venting. Men didn't approach me either. I got Zep bound and lost 50 pounds. Now men approach me all the time. Unfortunately, it's a sad reality of our society. Well, yeah, the opposite's true too, though. Most women don't want the guy who's like 40 pounds overweight. You know, like they don't, unless they're also overweight. That's a real thing. Okay? I see ugly people with ugly people all the time. Fat people with fat people. Skinny people with skinny people. I've seen two midgets together. It makes sense. They're in the same height class. Like, it's black people are usually with black people. White people are usually with white people. I've tried dating black chicks. I've done them all. Asians, Chicanos, bilinguals. I've done everything. All right? But there's a reason why it's usually not black and white, this and that. Okay, there is a weird system to that. I'm not saying that can't be done, or I'm not saying that. I've tried it. I'm all for it. It's fun. But there's a reason for that, is what I'm saying. Remember the midgets, okay? I've seen homeless people coupled up. They're homeless. They ain't got no money. They got a meth addiction. But they got something in common. They're addicted to meth. And they don't have a home. And they're making it work. All right? I don't know what more I need to say about that. You're so pretty, but based on your content, you give off cute hair clips. Lots of blush gives you a young impression. I lead into things that make you more sexy. Bombshell hair, dark eyes. I also noticed my dating pool completely changed the moment I lost weight. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Shout out to this chick. I wish you all the best, but just know there's a couple of midgets out there making it work. Okay. Homeless couple on the corner just letting it rip. Where are we sleeping tonight? I don't know. Just approach the guy. Jesus Christ, your odds are spectacular. Just try it. I dare you. Unreal.
Enough said. I'm getting sleepy. Time to end the stream. Goodbye.